Peace and love, family. It's yours truly, Nefer Peacock Nubia, coming to you today, Friday, July 26, 2013, for Ask Nfrnubia. Let me start by saying that I am definitely overwhelmed and super grateful for the overwhelming response that I have been getting with you guys' beautiful higher vibrations and your declarations of expressing your appreciation for these video blogs for you guys, and also with your topics that have been coming pouring in that you would like me to address on Ask Nefer Peacock. Ask Nfrnubia or Ask Nefer Peacock. I just want to say thank you for that. And if you have any topics or concerns or just anything that you would like to say, you can always email me at neferpeacocknubia at gmail.com. Okay, so today I'm going to address one topic by my girl Clinique. Clinique asks, what can I do to set up my altar? Okay, our altars are, what are altars, first of all? They are a sacred place where we go to meditate, to manifest, to show appreciation, to show gratitude. These are our sacred spaces where we do a lot of sacred spiritual work. Okay. Now, I know when people think of altars, some people automatically think of voodoo or Yoruba cultures, how they put up different orishas or gods or goddesses or comedics where they put up different deities on their altar. Yes, you have those altars, but is not necessarily what your altar has to be based around. Okay, you don't have, you can be Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, you can be atheist, you can be whatever you want and still have an altar, because our altars are an extension of ourselves. They're an extension of our spirit. They're an extension of our DNA, of our ancestral lineage, our ancestral inspiration. I have had many different altars over the course of my life and in different places where I live, because you guys know that I reside in Miami, New York, and Houston, Texas. And I have different altars set up in different ways for different things. Um, there are a few basics that you definitely want to always have on your altar. And behind me is, I guess, what you can call one of my altars that is in the corner of one of my rooms where I sleep in Houston, Texas. And I'll kind of show you some of the basics that you definitely want to make sure that you have on your altar. But always remember, your altars are an expression of yourself. Okay. Now, I have some incense. Incense of all kinds is good on your altar. This is sandalwood. Sandalwood is good for purification. It's used in a lot of rituals to bring about love, prosperity, and it's cleansing, just like sage. But sage, white sage, is more powerful. I just ran out of white sage, so I can't show you that. But sage is also good to have. Also, I have on my altar, like, I buy these candles. You guys may have seen these candles. They're usually either all white or all red, or sometimes they're colorful. You have a rainbow color candles. This one looks unique because I actually bought some gold stickers, letter stickers, from Michael's, and I put them on here to infuse what I want on the candle. So, for example, this was a white candle, and it says, "I, Nfrnubia, am wealthy, purity, renewed, and loved." Okay, and I put that on this candle and I burn it. And I decided to keep this even though it's burnt out, because it's just such a good altar piece to still have that, to be reminded of that vibration and that energy. Okay, so you want candles on your altar to burn. You also want pictures of your ancestors on your altar, some of your loving ancestors, people who may have been close to you, maybe people that you never even knew. Pictures of your grandmother, your grandfather, your mother, your father, anybody who is deceased. that is the direct lineage to you, and it doesn't necessarily even have to be blood. Okay, it has to be, you can have a picture of a certain person whose energy that you want to watch over you. Some people have pictures of Malcolm X or whatever. Some people have like pictures of Nefertiti, certain deities that they want to watch over them, Het Haru, whatever it is. But pictures and images of deities who you want energy and presence to be in your life. Okay, so that's also important. All right. I have this cup right here. This says my magic cup. You've seen this. I've shown this in previous videos before. And again, that was used with stickers. I sometimes take some purified water. And me personally, I have water that I keep up here from Florida, because Florida water is used in a lot of rituals and it is a very powerful tool. And I pour it in my magic cup. One small ritual is to keep from having bad dreams and stuff. Is to have a glass of water. Now, sometimes we have prophetic dreams, which is not to be confused with a bad dream. Okay. Bad dreams are, of course, bad dreams, but sometimes prophetic dreams are really good because they warn us towards something. And a lot of times it's good that we write our dreams down in our dream diary, which I also keep right here. My bed's right there. So I keep my dream diary right here to where I can write in my dream diary what exactly I dream about. And then also research it and see what maybe the ancestors or my spirit guides or the Most High, whatever you want to say, is trying to relate to me, okay? So yes, I have my Florida water up here. I had it in this water bottle because um Red Pill put it in this when he caught it for me when we were down there. I've been having a big belly for a while, so I didn't want to fall in. I have my water from the Cayman Islands that we collected last year. So, purified water, any type of your oils, if you have your patchouli oils or your Egyptian musk oils or whatever, different oils that you may anoint your candles with when doing certain rituals to bring about certain energies. For example, if you have patchouli oil and you Google the certain oils and see what oil that you may need to bring about the result that you want, and you could pour it on the candle. And you always want to dress your candles before lighting them. Remember, it's best to light your candles also with matches and not lighters. And when you dress your candles, I'm going to show you how to do that. This is what dressing means. You take your candle, whether it's like this or not in the glass, and you take the half part of the candle and you go up, and you take the second half and you rub down. You're going to rub the specific oil that you have on the candle to dress the candle with your intentions that you want to manifest as this candle burns. You also want to dress the wick of the candle, okay? You take the oil and you go up the wick and then light it. You typically don't want to use the same candle for more than one ritual, okay? So if you're asking for something or you're meditating on something, if it's to enhance your love life and you're burning a pink or a red candle for that purpose, you dress it with whatever oil, whether it's patchouli, if you put a little cinnamon on there, a sprinkle of cinnamon, which is good for love, and you burn the candle. If that, you use that candle for that alone, okay? And that's also a lot of times with some of your crystals, unless you thoroughly cleanse the crystal of that energy that you use that crystal for, okay? A lot of times I just take the crystals, I use it for that, and I may go toss it in the ocean or whatever. But I also I keep crystals like this on the excuse me. I keep crystals. This is the amethyst on the altar. I also keep parchment paper. Parchment paper is good to write on whenever you're doing your rituals. This is something different. Parchment paper is good when writing your rituals. It looks like this. It's like brown paper. It's also resume paper. So if you just go to the store and you get some resume paper, whenever you write out things that you want to manifest, especially during the full moons, like as I show you in the full moon and new moon videos, write on the parchment paper what you want to manifest, and then it will manifest in your life. And a lot of times, like I said, if it's things that you don't want anymore, you can write down on that parchment paper the things that you want to release, burn it safely, outside preferably, under the light of the full or the new moon at the time, and release it and let it go. Pray over it and release, let it go. This is a card that I have with some oracle cards that I have. up here. So I have a lot of different stuff. I also have different books up here, and I have live plants up here, and I have a lot of little different things that are sacred and special to me. I have Chinese balls up here, which I roll around and stuff. But your altars are sacred, so I'm not gonna go through everything that I have up here because I have a lot of stuff up here. But you definitely want to. The most important things to have are your incense, your herbs, your candles, your pictures and your images of the people and the deities that you want their presence and their wisdom or their power infused in your life. Your parchment paper to write out exactly what you want to manifest and what you need to release. You also want your journal. I keep my journal up there, and your dream diary in case it's close to your bed, of what you want. I mean, what you dream about. Excuse me. Your oils, and those are, I think, pretty much your sage. Don't forget your sage, because your sage is very important. Find you some sage, okay? Make sure you have that, because it's very important when it comes to cleansing the space to do your rituals. This is my Moonstone necklace, which I'm going to do a video on Moonstone, because it is a very important crystal to have, especially for you ladies. And I charge this Moonstone actually in that magic cup, and I put Florida water on it. You can use different things to cleanse you can use running water, to cleanse your crystals, and you can sit them under the light of the moon. Certain crystals you can't put in water, certain ones you can always Google that. But we'll talk about this later. And then also I always have things that are precious. This is precious to me. I just grabbed this off my altar and put it on me, because this is a scarf that my father brought me back from Israel, that is supposed to be a holy scarf and has spiritual properties for it. So if you are a Muslim and you have prayer cloth, or even if you're not Muslim and you have any type of prayer cloth or any type of oils or anything that's special to you, anything that's really sacred to you, put it on your altar. And it's always good to have a mirror on your altar too, when reflecting. Sometimes it's a good meditation to stare in the mirror and tell yourself exactly what you want to manifest. I have a ginormous mirror right there. So I don't really need one on my altar, because that one's about 7-8 feet tall. It's a vintage mirror, where I look in there and I really do my ritual work and manifest what I want. Sometimes it's really good to stare in your own eyes and speak to your own soul when it comes to manifesting what you want. So that is what you can do for your altars. Altars are wonderful places and somewhat mandatory in having when needing a space to yourself in this busy world, where you can meditate, where you can pray, where you can call upon the energies that you need. Sometimes you may want all the elements of earth, air, fire, and water. So with the fire, you have your candles. With the earth, you may have your plants. I have a eucalyptus plant behind me. Um, the earth is also incense and fire and stuff like that. Water, like your cleansing waters and stuff. And you can infuse and make your own alkaline holy waters. And I'll probably get into showing you how to do that if that is something that you guys want to know. But there you have it. That is the importance of having an altar and really coming back to yourself, in this crazy world where it's always so much chaos and go and you're always expending energy. You need a place where you can really tap into your higher self, and call upon the energies that you need to be there in your life to really empower you and infuse you in your life with exactly what you want to manifest. Those energies and those deities and the Most High are waiting on you your angels are waiting on you to call on them, but they definitely want a clean space. Remember, you guys, keep your altars clean, keep your space clean. Do not ever do any types of rituals or call on certain deities in a nasty smelling place. You may call on the wrong energies, so make sure you keep yourself and your space clean, so attract clean, healthy, good spirits. I love that you were able to receive that and it has been a benefit to you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I would love it if you would comment here or reach out to me at Nefer Peacock Nubia at gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe, and lots of love and peace. Um, that I send to you guys from my heart and my womb, which is now 34 weeks pregnant with Wisdom Bella, to you. Okay? Peace and love. Peace and love. Namaste. Ciao.